Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into another new deck inside of Clash Royale, this time playing the P.E.K.K.A. Miner Poison combo with the Royal Ghost thrown in on the top. That's right, P.E.K.K.A. Miner Poison has been so strong previously. I actually copied this deck from the ladder when I saw a couple of people playing it, and now with the addition of the Royal Ghost, it definitely packs a punch once again, and I'm going to go ahead and show it off to you guys today. Now, you don't have to use the Royal Ghost if you're going to be using this deck. P.E.K.K.A. Miner has been good before that. Obviously, the P.E.K.K.A. is an amazing defensive card going against the Hog Rider, going against the Mega Knight. You can obviously use the P.E.K.K.A. against the Royal Ghost and get a pretty good trade on that. And yeah, let's go and start off right now on Majax right here and see if we can get this one started and show you the power of this deck. Already, I'm 6-1 inside of this challenge. Haven't really sweated my way through too many battles. Taking a look, he does have his own Royal Ghost, so we're going to have to deal with that without a doubt. And might as well just go crazy on the other side of the map as we let our own Royal Ghost get activated. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and go crazy so I can cycle right back to my Royal Ghost and then let that Royal Ghost go down this right-hand lane. Meanwhile, he's got his Night Witch, which should take a nice chop to the face. Not too bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and zap his Flying Machine because I'm a little too scared to do anything else. I'm going to save my guards in rotation because my guards are a really good counter to his Royal Ghost. We're going to take a little bit damage on the left-hand side, about 270 from the Flying Machine with the zap, which really isn't a terrible trade at all. He's going to have to play his Mega Minion, and overall, this has been a pretty casual game. Now, by this point, you guys have probably realized that he is definitely playing a Golem deck, so we're going to have to deal with the Golem. And it's going to be this Goblin Hut Golem deck that's like super obnoxious. I'm going to go ahead and play our Poison spell, by the way, to start this off right here. We're going to get some decent value out of this Poison, and check that out. Our Miner's actually tanking for our bats right there so they can destroy his Goblin Hut. And wow, that's a ton of value. We just tore that tower down to 1400 HP. We're down a couple of Elixir right now, obviously with that Golem going down, but the P.E.K.K.A. is going to be our trump card, and hopefully this P.E.K.K.A. can clean up this Golem. Now, keep in mind, P.E.K.K.A. doesn't always counter Golem. You have to have some good support to it if you want to do it. I'm expecting a Night Witch or something else coming down the lane. There's a Flying Machine instead. So I'm going to follow up with our Electro Wizard and then play our bats. And as soon as the bats go in, I'm going to zap down this. Looks like we're actually not going to take on the Flying Machine, but we're going to take down some other stuff. Still, we're going to cut that down fairly effectively. And now we can once again go for a counter push. Royal Ghost is going to go down in front, hopefully, of everything. I'm going to let the P.E.K.K.A. get locked onto. This Mega Minion is going to take a bunch of damage here. Poison Spell is going to go in just to give myself a little bit of time right here. My Royal Ghost is going to go in and tear up this Goblin Hut. Looks like my Royal Ghost is going to go invisible, but eventually die. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get our guards ready right now. Be able to take care of his Royal Ghost, and I'm going to go for another Miner push and get ready to play some defense. So Miner's going in, we're going to get some nice damage right here. I'll get our P.E.K.K.A. going in. I've got to save my Poison for defense, but take a look at those guards beating up that tower right there. That is definitely what I wanted. Gonna save our time, and if you look at his Night Witch, it's actually starting to run in front of his Golem, which is super bad for him. Let's go and poison everything down right now. I'm going to play my guards, I guess, right here, but I don't feel the best about that. All right, looks like we're going to be able to tear this Golem up before it reaches the tower. Very nicely done. And wow, that's exactly what we wanted for this game. And I can go ahead and go in once again. I'm going to play our Miner. Oh, I should have let something else take control right there. I'm going to zap all of this and play our Poison spell. I feel like this is going to be a solid play. Oh, I want my P.E.K.K.A. Oh, my P.E.K.K.A. was so close to killing that Goblin Hut, but instead, we might just have to cycle back to our Miner Poison because of all the pressure he's going to be dropping. And let's go ahead and drop our Miner right now. Miner's going to go ahead and run in. I'm going to play our guards. Looks like our Miner's going to lock onto the tower. I'm going to play our Zap spell, and that should be the end of the game, guys. GG, well played. And we're going to end up taking out that Golem Poison Hut, or that Golem, yeah, Poison Hut deck. That's so annoying. That might be one of the strongest decks inside of the entire game, like one of the 5 strongest decks. It's super obnoxious, and we knocked it out using this Miner Poison combination. Not too bad by any means. All right, let's get into battle number 2 against CB. We're 7-1 inside of our challenge, so obviously we're playing some pretty good players by this point. If you guys didn't know, the average, amount of wins that you can get from a challenge is 3, and like only I should be paying attention to what I'm doing, but I know the average is 3. Wow, we're gonna go against another Goblin Hut deck, and this could be the same exact one that we ran into previously. I'm going to poison all of this down as soon as our Miner goes in. He's going to play his bats, which will die slowly but surely. Royal Ghost is going to go in, so we have to make sure we clean that up with our guards. Now, since we did play that poison placement, that means that one little Goblin Hut's going to end up having some HP. And yeah, not too bad for the start of the game. His Goblin Hut's going to chip away on that side. Guards are going to run forward. No real value out of those. Looks like one's going to get oh so close and then die. And now he's going to throw down his Prince. So is this going to be a Prince bait deck? What in the world? Let's get our P.E.K.K.A. ready right now. Positive Elixir trade against the Prince. We've got the Goblin Hut, or the, sorry. I should have played my Electro Wizard there, by the way. That would have been a cheeky play, but I was a little bit too scared. Feels bad, man. And instead, I'm going to go for the Royal Ghost, and then I'm going to go for our Miner. This is questionable. I did already use my Zap, so keep that in mind. His Royal Ghost is going to run forward. I obviously have to play something to deal with that. That's going to be our Bats, and I'm going to cycle all the way back to our Inferno Dragon to kill his Royal Ghost right here. And then that should be the end of the push. All right, we took a fair bit of damage from his Royal Ghost. We're going to have a counter push with the E-Wiz, but all in all, not terrible trades. I feel a little bit awkward about this push. His Prince is going to run in, so we'll just go ahead and guards that down up top. Make sure he doesn't get any prediction poison or something similar. Guards will do a great job killing that Prince. 1 minute and 19 seconds left, guys. Let's try to bring this one home, and we do have really good guaranteed damage, basically, with our Minor Poison, so let's try to make sure we take advantage of that as much as possible. All right, getting ready. I want to go aggressive with the Royal Ghost, so that's what I'm going to do, guys. You got to follow your heart and don't let your dreams be dreams. Here goes our Minor Poison. Oh, we're going to clip his Royal Ghost with our Poison spell, which is super valuable. Our Royal Ghost is going to turn around and eventually, hopefully, slash that guy down, or he's going to do a decent job at the very least. Okay, this is a little scary. I just messed some stuff up over here. Gotta be honest, we just messed some stuff up. I'm gonna have to play my Bats right here to clean up his Royal Ghost. Beautifully done. 606 HP left on the clock, guys. Can we end up scoring this W? And I think we're in a really good spot. P.E.K.K.A. to go in onto this Royal Ghost is gonna be perfect. And as soon as this plops, Electro Wizard to clean all of that up. And guys, this should be close to GG. I'm gonna poison all of this down right now, trying to get a little bit of value right there. Looks like his Prince is going to run through eventually. Bats are going to run in here. Our Miner is going in. Bats are cleaning up on that side. We've got a little bit of a predicament over here, but we just got to make sure we take that out. And as soon as these drop, I'm going to Electro Wizard everything. And wow, take a look at this push. This guy has 6 HP. I played my Zap on all of that stuff. I didn't even know his tower was at 6. That's going to be the end of the game. 8-1 inside of this challenge, and this deck is working wonders. It's working wonders right now. We're going against some of the most hardcore meta decks that you guys have seen so far. We've got the Prince Hut Skeleton Barrel deck. We've got the Golem Flying Machine Hut deck that is so obnoxious, and we burned both of those decks down to shreds, and both battles didn't even end up being too close. You know, it's not like we had full HP on our towers left, but we did pretty well with those. Let's go and hop into another battle right now against Final Fantasy and see if we can clean this one up strong. All right, starting hand. Royal Ghost in the back, always a good play. So I'm going to go ahead and just plop that down. He's got his Skeleton Barrel now. Do I play E-Wiz or do I play Zap? I think the proper move is maybe to Zap this and then let our Royal Ghost kill everything. I think that's probably what we wanted to do. The only sad part is we don't have our Goblin, our Miner in rotation to make a counter push. So that's a little bit sad. His Miner's going to go ahead and clean up our Royal Ghost. Our guards didn't really do too much of anything, so I'll just play my Electro Wizard over here. And yeah, he's just going to follow up with another Royal Ghost. So this might be time to play our P.E.K.K.A. at the bridge. Now, this is an aggressive move. Don't get me wrong. I need to make sure that our E-Wiz doesn't get hit. Oh, the E-Wiz did get hit. That is really tragic. Okay, so the E-Wiz is going to end up dying right there. And wow, we might not even reach that on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and play a poison spell right here. And you guys will know why in a second. I'm going to let all of this go in. I've got my Bats, which are going to go crazy laggy, so we ended up taking a little bit of damage from that Miner, and all right, this is a questionable start to the game, guys. Definitely not what we wanted. I think a big problem right there was I didn't expect the Hunter, and the Hunter blew my P.E.K.K.A. up, plus my E-Wiz was getting all messed up. So I think what's going to be really important inside of this battle is realizing when to use my spells, and when to use my Zap specifically, because that's going to be, you know, a really important card. So let's go and get our Miner going in. Let's see what Final Fantasy is going to throw down. Going to let that Miner beat up on that tower. Instead of doing anything, he's just going to go ahead and let all of this run through, which means I'm going to Zap. This actually is like a nice little counter right here for whatever he has right here. So let's go and play our Electro Wizard. Electro Wizard's going to clean this up. Nicely done. And we're going to let that Electro Wizard run across. All right. 1 Elixir Skeleton's always a pain, but we'll clean those up in a second. I'm a little bit scared about this push. He got a really nice cycle down on us. So I'm going to go ahead and let this all go in. But wow, these Bats are going to clean us up. Those Bats are vicious. Got to play our Zap right now. Oh man, this is a tough battle, tough battle. I feel like we've just gotten off guard. I'm going to play our Electro Wizard to clean up this Miner. Not going to be able to tank but we will be able to make sure it doesn't get too much damage. Electro Wizard's going to run across, and guys, we got to make some plays. I'm scared to play my P.E.K.K.A. into this Hunter, though. That's really the only problem. But now's the time to play the P.E.K.K.A. Now's the time to get a little bit of a reward for that. Here goes our poison spell. Here goes his miner, so we got to make sure we clean that up with our guards. And all right, wow, we've got like basically one more push to put this together, because so far this has been pretty dang bad. So now it's time to go for our Royal Ghost, our miner, our bats. Let him invest all of his elixir on the other side, and as everything runs across over here, I'm going to play our zap. Let our Royal Ghost go in. Let everything go in on this side. We're going to take the tower pretty low, but not low enough. And guys, even with our guards, that's probably going to be the end of the game. Really nice miner poison from him is going to finish that one off, and that's going to be GG, well played. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get it done. I think the worst part is I didn't realize what I needed to do until like 1 minute left in the battle. Normally, I can figure out decks a little bit quicker, but him using the Hunter ended up being able to take us out. So GG, well played to Final Fantasy right there. And let's try to cap this one off with a win and go to 9-2 inside of this challenge. This deck is fun. I think right there, yeah, going aggressive against, like, letting him play his Hunter and going aggressive was definitely my best move. I don't know if I could have done something better on that final push I used to take about 1300 HP off his tower, but I think we did okay. And waiting to see what Menzi does right here. This is a little bit awkward. I've got my bats, but I don't have my poison in rotation, so I'm feeling a little bit bad about this start, but I can let all of this stuff go through and get ready with our miner. What is going to be his next play? He's going to play his poison spell, so I'll just go ahead and get ready with our own miner poison right here. Miner poison's going to go in. E-Wiz does have 1 HP, guys. That is a beautiful E-Wiz right there. Getting that 1 HP going in right there. Looks like that's going to be enough to kill his oh, come so close to killing his goblins. Let's get our guards ready. Guards are going to go in. Not sure if we needed to zap right there, but still, we're not going to take really too much damage. And so far, this is an even game. I'm feeling a little bit better about this matchup. He hasn't shown the Hunter yet, which obviously he could have, so let's keep that in mind. But all right, bats are going to go down in the back. He might have a 3 elixir lead if he's already splitting bats like that. So there he's going to follow up with this Goblin Hut. And wow, just another time for us to go hard. I'm going to get our Royal Ghost ready. I'm going to get our Miner Poison ready. And once again, we're just going to try to get maximum value out of Miner Poisoning. But here goes the Prince right here. We've got the Prince coming in hot, so we've got to do something right here, which is going to be a poison spell. I knew that he would play something. We don't have our poison in rotation, though, which I didn't realize. So we're going to be able to kill that nicely. But now he's got the Inferno Dragon coming in, and this is going to be a nasty, nasty counter push. Wait for the Skeleton Barrel, and there it is. So what we need to do is use these as long as possible. Use our use everything we have right here, and then as soon as this drops, zap everything. We're gonna miss a couple of skeletons because we wanted to hit the bats, but we're gonna be able to protect our tower, guys. And all right, 1 minute and 10 seconds left. All we need, I think we've got a strong case for this deck. Having our P.E.K.K.A. to use against the Prince, having a couple of other combinations is really good for us. If we can kill the Inferno Dragon, that would be even better, but I don't really expect it. So let's just go ahead and get another Royal Ghost down right now. And we've got to expect that he's going to throw a Prince down sometime soon. So I'm going to get our Miner down. I'm going to get our Poison down. Should be able to poison the Goblin Hut. It's going to be able to poison the Inferno Dragon, a couple of other things. So looks like we're going to lock on right there. I'm going to get our guards ready to start with a little bit of defense. I'm even going to zap all of this and then get ready for our Electro Wizard to clean most of this stuff up. He's got his Royal Ghost, which is going to be a little bit of a pain right there, but our E-Wiz will stay alive. I'm going to get ready with another Royal Ghost back here, and this is a really good opportunity because he did just cycle his Inferno Dragon, which means, you know, we can just go ahead and get our P.E.K.K.A. ready and take a look. He's going to play yet another one of these. I'll play our Poison spell, and then I'm going to go ahead and zap this. Hopefully our Royal Ghost turns around, which it does. E-Wiz is going to go in right there. Defensive Poison means that we're going to, you know, struggle a little bit to go offensive right here. But let's just go ahead and get... Now, these bats might be a little bit early right here. So we're going to play our Miner, and maybe this can get something done. Zap's going to go in to keep everything alive right there. Poison spell going down. This is such a scary push, guys, but my P.E.K.K.A. Look at my P.E.K.K.A. tank from the Miner right now. This P.E.K.K.A. is an absolute beast. We've got the guards to deal with this push over here. We're only a little bit away from a victory, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get our Electro Wizard down. Electro Wizard's going to be able to clean that up. Miner's going to go down on the very top, but I need to play a Royal Ghost. I can't blow this. I'm going to play our Zap as well, and that should be GG, and that's going to be the end of the game. Man, this deck makes your brain hurt. For a second there, when it started getting super clustered up at the bridge, I had no idea what I was doing, but we ended up picking up the dub 1-0, and I think that's where I tap out inside of this video. 9-2, not bad at all inside of a grand challenge, guys. If you want to use this deck, obviously we just played like 4 super meta decks right there. Prince Barrel, we've had the Hunter Miner Poison with a Royal Ghost combo, Prince Hut, and then we've got Golem Hut, which is super meta, and we ended up going 3-1, which wasn't too bad at all. So give this deck a go if you guys want to. It's pretty fun to play. Obviously, you do need the Royal Ghost if you want to try it out and play it. You don't have to use the Royal Ghost inside of, P.E.K.K.A. Miner Poison's been a thing forever, so if you want to try something else, you can, but make sure you have the Miner and the Electro Wizard, or else you're going to struggle a little bit to, 1, to deal damage with the Miner, and 2, you need the Electro Wizard for that Inferno Dragon. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smack that like button, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.